Hey y'all, what up? Thank y'all for tuning in. My name is Lady Sweet and Fiery. Welcome to Sweet Ace of Fiery Spades. If y'all are new, welcome. Yo, what up, what up, what up, man? Go ahead and subscribe if you feel compelled to. Welcome to the Ace Gang. All right, if y'all are returning, I appreciate each and every one of y'all who really rock with me for tuning in to the video. All right, I have another video today for y'all. This is going to be for all zodiac signs. Well, not all zodiac signs, but your new moon. Your new moon messages and motivations, okay? This is going to be for the sign Aries, sun, moon, rising, and or any other prominent placements in your chart. All right, we got a new moon approaching on the 20th of February, approaching very soon. All my readings are timeless as well, so, you know, you're new to the channel, and, you know, just go ahead and scroll through my content, and if there's, like, any titles that speak to you, or, you know, one day you're needing some motivation or some encouragement, you know, feel free to go check out those videos if you feel called to, okay? All right, not everything will resonate. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to make something fit if it's not for you. Not every reading will I have a channel message. If I do have a channel message, it's not meant for it to resonate with the readings. I speak on what I feel like I'm called to speak on, all right? With that being said, yeah, Aries, so this new moon requires, you know, you're encouraged. You're called to rest, relax, and reflect, all right? Getting grounded as well here, okay? I'm getting like a lot of force source energy for you, all right? It's encouraging, yeah, just you being at peace here, okay? I feel like you're becoming more consciously aware, or you're seeking to become more conscious here, okay? Also elevating and like examining your thoughts here as well here, okay? Something about understanding here, okay? You're seeking to understand here, okay? Seeking to understand where you are mentally, all right? And questioning yourself, trying to evaluate on whether, you know, where you are mentally, does that align with your heart and what you intuitively feel that you are guided to be doing, right? All right, a rewiring, okay, of your intellect, of your mind here, okay? All right, I'm getting like receptive energy as well for y'all here, okay? I feel like you all are beginning to recognize your inner critic more. You're acknowledging your inner critic more, and you're learning how to silence that better as well here, okay? But I feel like you all are, like, you'd be working on integrating your unconscious thoughts into your consciousness here, okay? Something about like a world's view or a world's eye view here, okay? I'm getting like Queen of Cups energy, King of Cups energy, High Priestess energy for y'all here, okay? I feel like, yeah, just silence is necessary, all right? Stillness here, okay? All right, you're encouraged to, I'm getting fourth house energy for y'all as well. Fourth house is ruled by Cancer, but I feel like you're encouraged to, number 2 could be significant as well here, but I feel like you're encouraged to really preserve space for solitude, to be in your own energy, to just be in silence, like no noise, just completely disconnecting, okay? Just unplugging here, okay? So that you can replug, get re-energized, or like power up or something here, okay? And I feel like this might be forced, okay, if this is something that you are not paying attention to or not, you know, being proactive about here, okay? This is going to be something that's going to be forced here, okay? In some weird way for you here, okay? But I feel like the more that you allow yourself, you know, you preserve space and time to be in stillness, the more healing stillness feels for you, or just in general, the more healing it is, actually, okay? But I'm getting like a lot of overcoming energy here, okay? And I feel like you all are also encouraged to, you know, you might have been focusing on too much, not intentionally here, okay? This could be an unconscious thing, but really focusing on things, or you have a tendency to focus on things that not necessarily goes wrong, but that doesn't, you know, go right for you or work out in the way that you expect them to, or that you know, want them to, right? So you let that be your motivation, all right? Stick with me. But I feel like y'all are encouraged to stop focusing on what doesn't go right, what hasn't gone right, the things that are not working out for you in the way that you know, expect them to, intend to, right? And really start focusing on what can go right for you here, okay, if that makes sense. Focusing on what can be different, how you can make a difference, if that makes sense, right? letting that be your driver and motivation, right? Just stop focusing on what didn't work and focus more on what can work, y'all, and letting that be your driving motivation, if that makes sense, okay? The number 9 can be significant. All right. So, yeah, let's go ahead and we're going to be using the Moonology deck. So, let's get some Moonology messages here. I was also getting as well something about the next full moon that's going to be in Libra, all right? As I was shuffling this deck here at the bottom of the deck, all right, it said there's a win-win outcome in the forecast for you by the next full moon that's going to be in Libra, okay? We have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon and Taurus here, okay? I'm getting like really just, yeah, that could be that second house energy. You need to get practical, get grounded, get practical here, okay, Aries? Getting out of your head, all right, so that you can get out of your own way. Getting out of your head so that you are able to process and evaluate, you know, those thoughts and those subconscious thoughts, right? So that you can come into more of an alignment. We have nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. We have expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. And then we have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. All right, good shit, Aries. All right, so let's go ahead and get some messages from the channel message deck that I created. Too many cards. Let's see if we can get a few more here. Getting a lot of unplug, rest, refocusing your energy here, okay? There could be some underlying frustration going on, or that y'all are currently working through or being guided to work through. We have listening to that favorite song. Like unplug, relax here. Some of y'all could be feeling overwhelmed here. So these are energies that could, you know, are recent, as of recent, or that is coming into play. That's either current or coming into play here. Okay, we have get off the couch. Get out in nature, y'all. Tune in. We have shaking my head. Damn. So some of you are going to be shaking your head at a situation here, okay? Something is just... I don't know, I feel like something's going to baffle you here, okay? Or something just going to be, seem like it's going to be like, I feel like a trip or something. We have Saturn. Something's going to be, it's like, I'm hearing like, that's a damn shame. Doesn't have to pertain to that here, okay? But I'm getting like shaking my head like, damn, like, yeah, I feel like this could have a lot to do with maybe you feeling overwhelmed about a situation here, okay? Maybe overwhelmed about, you know, this current time. All right, the energies that you are embodying, okay, the energies that are going on external to you that are influencing you during this time here in some way, shape, or form here, okay. All right, we have, even though I feel like y'all are being called to really just be in silence, to be still, it's encouraged that y'all also get off the couch here, okay. If the weather is warming up for y'all, just find a nice day. If you have the time to just go out and go take a walk. All right, go to the park, go get in nature here, okay? Whatever you feel works best for you, but just to get off the couch here, okay? All right, Saturn. Check your Saturn placements here, okay? That could be influencing your current situational circumstances right now during this time here, okay? So I guess we'll go ahead and read from the Moonology book so I can get more context, so we can get more context, all right, on the cards here. Nothing is yet set in stone. So we have the mutable moon. If I can find it. So the mutable moon is all about change, shape-shifting, even that something is still developing. This card indicates that something indeed is changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation that you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means that you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. But you should stay with it a little longer here, okay? Either way, nothing is yet set in stone here, okay? That could be what this shaking my head goddamn card is about here, okay? With you tuning in here, okay? With you could be feeling maybe a little bit frustrated or overwhelmed with the situation here, okay? All right, so all right, very, very synchronistic here, okay? So we have in astrology, all right, the mutable moons are in relation to the mutable signs, okay? The mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. So when the moon is in one of these signs, you know that there's going to be more flexibility in a situation, okay? Anytime that you pull this card, it suggests that there's opportunity to keep visualizing and affirming what you want, as there is still room for change. So think about what you want and enjoy and just daydream, right? So I feel like that's what getting out of your head, you getting out of your head is encouraged for you to do so here, okay? For you to kind of just like space out, to disconnect so that you can reconnect here, okay? Also, if I did not mention, the new moon that is approaching is going to be in Pisces, okay? So this is all synchronistic here. Why did I put that book down? Because we're going to read from the book. We have a new moon eclipse here. So if you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation that you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events could now be even jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions that you take will almost always lead somewhere better than you were at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason, and you'll appreciate it later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path, so there's nothing to fear here, okay? So just let go of the past. Don't fret on it here, okay? All right, this can also indicate you are approaching some type of turning point here, okay? You're about to be realigned here, okay? You're about to, go through something, some type of transitional phase or some type of like initiation here, okay? So new moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. So they herald a complete change of pace. It's also as though that you're heading in one direction, but probably you're being guided by your ego. And then here comes the divine, the goddess or spirit to turn you instead to face the direction that you actually need to go. So regardless of whether or not that there's a new moon eclipse happening, when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds here, okay? I think that's what I was saying here. I feel like something's going to be forced upon you here, okay? So if you are maybe in a space of just action, go here, okay, or you're just ignoring, that intuitive nudge where you need to kind of just slow down and to reflect and to be more into, in this receptive, contemplative like space here, okay, so that you can be, further realigned and or rerouted, all right, regards to whatever downloads that you receive. I feel like this is going to be something that's going to be forced upon you here, like I was saying, but nothing bad. But the universe, the Holy Spirit, like they have a way of actually allowing certain eventful things to happen that will just get our attention. And this could be something, very minuscule or very something like substantial. It just depends. But so we have your hard work is paying off. So new moon and Capricorn. So first and foremost, this card suggests that a new start for you professionally is approaching. Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question is, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years. time. That will inform your best course of action now, so think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests it's a time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you want to achieve. All right, so you just, this is that practical energy that we were talking about in the beginning of the video with that Taurus card here, okay? Second house energy, all right? Getting disciplined, all right? Proper planning and executing here, okay? Just staying disciplined here, okay? All right. Additional meanings for this card could be, this is a good omen for study or teaching here, okay? Hard work will make your dreams reality here, okay? Don't be controlling or avoid anybody who is controlling here, okay? So Capricorn is a sign of ambition, all right? Saturn actually rules Capricorn, you guys. I'm going to show you in a second here, okay? So building and hard work, the energy is solid and rigid. So the new moon in Capricorn is a powerful lunation that comes towards the end of each year and marks arguably the best moment annually to make a list of your hopes, dreams, ambitions, and intentions for the year ahead. So pulling this card at any time suggests that with planning and discipline, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to here, okay? And I feel like y'all are being guided. You're being called to just really tune into more of a space of where you are preserving space and time for silence, for reflection, contemplation, all right, so that you are more clear about your direction going forward. You're clear about, you know, goal setting here, okay, how you want to further take action, you know. But we have Saturn here, okay, and Saturn rules Capricorn. Y'all see that? The synchronicities here. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say, and then we'll go ahead and close it out. The High Priestess energy. The High Priestess card flipped over. That wanted to come out. All right, let me get the card that fell. Hold up. All right, so we have the Ten of Swords. That's in reverse. Gemini energy here, okay? Whew, we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, y'all are completing cycles here, okay? This is a completion of a cycle, more than one cycle approaching ahead here, okay? We have wish fulfillment. Yeah, you're going to be very wish fulfilled, feeling very happy here, okay? I feel like y'all are entering into new cycles here, okay? With that Ten of Wands, with her walking away here, okay? Walking away from what no longer served you here, okay? Releasing and letting go here. Releasing the past, all right? We were talking about that. All right, these cards, we're talking about that. The Moonology messages here, okay? All right, walking away from all that burden, from baggage here, okay? Walking right into wish fulfillment, into your happiness here with the Nine of Cups here, okay? Let's get a final outcome and advice here. So we have Sagittarius energy here, okay? Yeah, walking right into that ninth house energy. I feel like, yeah, and if anything, like this space that I feel like you all are being called or guided to embrace right now during this time, during this new moon in Pisces. It's Pisces energy is like that reflective, contemplative, okay, discovery, rediscovery type energy, you know. However, I feel like so that you are better able to assess and evaluate this ninth house energy that is, I feel like that you are being intuitively guided to actually seek out. If that makes sense, y'all. All right. Here's the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what else wants to come out. What's the final outcome and advice for Aries during this time? Eight of Cups, walking away, releasing, y'all. Scorpio energy. Nine of Cups, yeah. Scorpio energy. Wish fulfillments here, okay? So check your 8th house. That's heavy here, okay? Bottom of the deck, we got the Six of Cups here. So, yeah, this is, a lot about the past here. You releasing the past, all right? You reflecting on the past here, okay? Just like I said, realizing, very reflective over, you know, what didn't work out for you, what hasn't worked out for you, and also what I was talking about, letting go as far as your driving motivation, you know, letting go of what drives you in that way when it comes to maybe you're too much, like you could be unintentionally, like you have tendencies to focus on the past in a way where it's like when things didn't work out, why things didn't work out, right? It's like you have a tendency to actually kind of you have a tendency to actually kind of see things just from that one perspective, and allowing that to be your driving force where I feel like you're being guided to actually be in this space with this Pisces energy, okay, that fourth house energy, right? So that you are able to better identify, you know, why these things keep coming up, or why is that your driving force, or redefine your driving force, right? So that you can, you know, better, you know, be in more of a space and embody an energy where your driving force is like you are now focused on, like I said, of what can work for you here, okay? What does work for you here, okay? But we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, so this is you just understanding and realizing that, yes, nothing is yet set in stone here, okay? This is you initiating your own path of powerful change here, okay? This is you with that all this hard work with this Ten of Wands energy. You just know that this is going to pay off here, okay? Because you're going to be fulfilled here, okay? You're walking right into your wish fulfillment here, okay? With this Eight of Cups, with you walking away here, okay? This is rerouting. This is a you diverting here, okay? This is you pivoting here, okay? This is realignment here, okay? This is you, this is an enlightenment. This is illumination. This is clarity here, okay? This is you standing in your power. You having the courage to walk away from what, you know, was no longer fulfilling you. And you know better what that is than I do here, okay? This could be more than one thing here, okay? Look at that sun over there walking straight into your happiness here, okay, with that Eight of Cups energy. Walking straight into your happiness, into your wish fulfillment here, okay, with that Nine of Cups. All right. Yeah, with that Ten of Swords and reversing that Ten of Wands here. Yeah, just really just no longer carrying, you know, the burdens of the past, no longer caring about the burdens of, you know, other people. Like, that's just not, it's just not your problem, whether this is friends, family, okay, or just, you know, whatever it is that you do for a day-to-day when it comes to the people that you have to interact with, okay? Really just dropping the burdens here, okay? No longer attaching yourselves to the burdens of the past and to the burdens of others here, okay? This is you not giving up here with the Ten of Wands here, okay? This is you, you know, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel here, okay? This is you, even though you're walking away from something, because it takes a lot of courage and strength to be able to do so, it takes a lot of innate power to really transform a situation like that, to, you know, to transition out of a cycle, right? You know, when you're walking away from things, you're making the decisions to walk away. Those are, you know, like your little day-to-day cycles, you know, that we struggle with here, okay? You know, but when you're with the Ten of Wands here, y'all, I'll be like, I'm getting, this is inner strength. It takes a lot of strength, a lot of innate power, okay? It takes a lot of awareness to be able to really transform, you know, yourself out of a situation, out of this burdensome energy, right? Okay. It takes a lot of strength and courage to do that here, okay? It takes a lot of strength to really, awareness to be able to understand and recognize when it's time to end a cycle, when it's time to walk away from a situation that no longer serves you, that no longer fulfills you here, okay? Or you're walking right into your new beginnings here, okay? And that's the beauty of when, you know, things end. That's the beauty of death here. That's the beauty, like, psychologically, that eighth house energy. That's the beauty of a psychological death, or an end, when things have to come to an end, because, you know, all things have to end so that new things can begin, all right? You're walking right into your blessings, into new beginnings here with this Nine of Cups. You're walking away with that Eight of Cups, all right? I feel like it's encouraged that you all stay determined, though. Stay determined, okay? Stay encouraged, all right? Continue to see this situation all the way through, because nothing is yet set in stone here, okay? Continue to see a situation all the way through, because you are initiating, and, you know, when you choose to walk away and to end something here, that's you taking control of your life here, okay? That's you rewriting your script. That's you becoming your own main character, right? So continue to, you know, stay encouraged, to be encouraged here, okay, to see a situation all the way through, because you are initiating your own new cycle of powerful change here, okay? And that your hard work doesn't, yeah, y'all could be feeling overwhelmed about this transition, about this change here, okay? I feel like y'all have been working through feelings of feeling overwhelmed, feeling frustrated here, okay? really working through a lot of that Saturn energy, okay? Really putting in a lot of energy and hard work into, you know, this 10 of Wands, into receiving this here, okay? Your 9 of Cups. Yeah, don't stay in this space here, okay, with the 6 of Cups. There's a, yeah, y'all are being called to reconnect. Reconnect with your inner child here, okay? It's okay to think back and reflect and remember, like, your favorite pastimes and things like that, but there's also a need for you to let go. There's a lot of strength in letting go, all right? It takes a lot of courage in letting go, because your new beginning is here. Your new beginning is right around that corner. So stay encouraged, all right? Continue to be resilient, continue to be persistent, continue to see your current situation all the way through, because your hard work is going to pay off here, okay? Look towards the new moon in Capricorn, all right? Look towards the full moon in Libra. And expect powerful changes, Aries, okay? And the only way that you're going to be able to actually see those changes materialize is if, you know, you do allow space and time to preserve, for manifestation, for reflection, all right? For planning, for discipline, and allowing for space and time for you to receive those necessary downloads, so that you are able to understand when you need to do this, when this is required. And this would be something psychological or something that you actively have to do here. This reminds me of that world's eye view that I was talking about. A world view. Continue to see a situation through. I'm getting as well here, and we'll go ahead and close it out with this 10 of Swords, because that does talk about projects, like the end to projects, or things in regards to your ideas, your goals, all right, that you have been putting energy and effort into. You might not feel like they're materializing in the way that you want, or they just didn't work out for you here, okay? You've already explored, you know, each and every avenue of how you can, I don't know, recreate something or get something off the ground here, okay? But you might just need to walk away, or just back away from it from a little bit, so that you are able to be guided into seeing things from a different perspective, and or maybe looking at things at with a different approach, approaching things with a different approach, if that makes sense. Approaching your situation with a different approach with that 10 of Swords. But this is a card of victory and success here, okay? This is a card of resilience as well. I don't know. It's almost if, like, maybe, I don't know, some of y'all could be feeling somber, or very somber, or like indifferent about, you know, what hasn't worked out and what is working out, what's not working out, things of that sort. I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's where that conflict is. And there could be too much of a focus on that. Or try not to focus too much on that. There's a need for y'all to just let it go. Let go of the past. All right, with the 6 of Cups energy. All right, so, all right, y'all. I'm not going to push the energy, but thank y'all for tuning in. Hopefully this resonated. All right, I'm going to go ahead and tune out. So I'm going to see y'all in the next video. All right, and take care of yourselves. All right, Aries? Little fish don't little fight, 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 little fight, little fight, little fight.